Hello, hello, day 259 of my 365-day adventure / challenge. And today I'm talking about silence. That's really funny. And then there's my dog. So that is not silent. But anyway, silence because I'm just going to let this keep going because I actually think it's entertaining. But silence because there are just like so many moments where I've found myself where I want to be like watching YouTube or listening to a podcast or have something in the background, even if it's like a TV show or music or whatever. And one of the things that I love to do in silence is I love to drive in silence. And I can sit in my room and I can do things in silence as well. But that was something I was talking about with people like this past week. And they were saying that they want to bring more silence into doing what it is that they're doing. And I have two people in my life that I've been working with in coaching, and they are working on the KonMari method, which is all about tidying and sparking joy and all these things. And one of the biggest things that you get from the book, but not so much in the TV show, is, and the book is what? The Magical Art of Tidying with Marie Kondo, or by Marie Kondo, and then the TV show is Tidying Up with Marie Kondo, and that's on Netflix if you guys are curious. Anyhow, but one of the things that she talks about is that you get dressed up for the event, meaning dressed up to tidy your house, and there's a whole process, but one of the things is you do it in silence because you are listening to your things and you're seeing where they go, and they speak to you, and then it helps you to get in touch with your intuition, how you feel about the things that you're working with. So I feel like it brings body awareness, it brings emotional awareness, it also brings just that connection to intuition. And also, I think with silence, you can just have it with really nothing in mind. Like, you don't have to necessarily have an intention with it. I know that silence can be a scary thing for people, and people tend to distract themselves or escape through other forms of entertainment, or like our phones, or we even will escape by conversation with people. Like, I have found myself doing that where, in a sense, I want to procrastinate, or I know I should probably like be putting my time towards something that's really like effective for my goals, but then I'll like be talking to my friends or something. So I can definitely distract myself with that kind of stuff. But people sometimes are scared to be in silence, and I get it because sometimes what's happening up here in our minds can be a little dark, and sometimes it takes you to a place that you don't really want to go. So do what is good for you, but maybe whoever is listening to this or watching it today, that could resonate for you somehow. Maybe the next time you get in your car, you just drive in silence. Maybe the next time, if you like listen to music in the shower, the next time you're in the shower, you don't. Maybe when you clean or tidy up, you have TV on in the background, and maybe next time you don't. And sometimes it's just good to either think of absolutely nothing, or maybe just allow things to come to you. And maybe it's meditation. It's probably what a lot of people thought I was going to talk about when it comes to silence. But this is more just silent to be silent and just seeing what's there. And if there are things that are maybe dark or kind of have you feel some type of way, you can like get support in that as well. Reaching out to somebody, being able to talk about it. Maybe it's like being able to set smaller like periods of time for yourself to do that. So yeah, there's all kinds of things that you guys can do with that. But cheers to silence. I do love it. I will say, if you have not driven in silence, it's like the best thing ever. And what's interesting is I have a couple of other friends that are dancers as well, and we all love to drive in silence. I think a lot of us would probably think that we always want to listen to music, but sometimes it's like we listen to music all the time that it's so much better to just have nothing. Just listen to the car and be in the presence of driving, right? It's like the Buddhist way. You drive to drive. You know, you wash the dishes to wash the dishes, not to have clean dishes. So that's the idea. So it's taking that task and really being with that task at hand. All right, bye guys.